Well, good morning, and thank you for joining us for this Wednesday webinar on January 24th. This is Glenda Robichaux, and today I have a special guest, Kayla Brugger. Julie Gromitz couldn't be with us today, but we've got Kayla to talk to us about how to enhance your workout with essential oils, and I'm really excited to hear what she has to share with us. And as always, we'll just get started with our agenda here, so you've got an idea of where we're going today. And we will just cover January promotions because there's still a bit left to take part in some of the amazing promotions this month. And then I'll turn it over to Kayla, and she'll talk about enhancing your workout with doTERRA. And then we will close with upcoming events, our wellness summits and regional trainings, and then some local events that we've got going on. So this month, our product that's 10% off is the Terra Greens. It's a great powder mix to just kind of have for when you're on the go and don't necessarily have time to sit down and have some fruits and vegetables or a salad. I'm kind of boring. I just like to put mine in water. I'm sure it would taste a lot better like in some almond milk. But I like to mix the Terra Greens with the vegan trim shake. And I take that on the go, or especially like if I haven't had time to really, if I'm just on the go, that's something I pack for my day because it's just a nice little treat or kind of a snack in between meals. And then also, still going till the end of the month is our reactivation campaign. So if you have not ordered anything in over 4 months, they've got some specials for you. So if you order 100 PV or more, you will get a bottle of Breathe free. And then if you order over 200 PV, you'll actually get a bottle of On Guard and Breathe. I'm sorry, if you order 100 PV on the Loyalty Rewards program, you get a bottle of On Guard and Breathe. So it's an awesome deal. The 200 PV promotions have passed for the month. Those were done by the 15th. But again, if you just place a standard order for 100 PV, you get a free bottle of Breathe if you haven't ordered in over 4 months. So if you haven't ordered since August. And then if you do 100 PV, but you place it on the Loyalty Rewards program, and that program you start earning points for free product, then you get the On Guard and the Breathe. And you'll see there's promo codes listed there, Jan Breathe or Jan Guard, that you would place when you place your order. If you've got any questions about how to reactivate your account or if you're up for renewal, they're actually waiving the renewal fee this month. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to myself or Julie, and we would be happy to help you walk you through that and help you get your order placed. You can also call customer service and they can help you too. And then of course, this is awesome, the New Year, New You campaign, excuse me. So if you know anyone that isn't a wholesale member yet, but they've tried some doTERRA, or perhaps they haven't tried doTERRA yet, this is a great month to get started. So all they have to do is they could watch this webinar, or there's a series of events going on. And then when they're ready to sign up, they would need a code. And as long as they enroll with 100 PV, so like let's say they enroll with the Family Essentials Kit, which is a great kit to get started with. And then they set up a Loyalty Rewards order for February for 100 PV. They'll actually get 100 PV free after that second order ships out. So this is amazing. They're basically getting, they're kind of paying half because they're getting 100 back if they do 100 in January and 100 in February. So great way to get started with some oils and get some freebies. And now I'm going to turn it over to Kayla, and I can't wait to see what you have to share with us about enhancing our workouts with essential oils. So I will go and hand over the reins to you.
Thank you, Glenda. Thank you for having me this morning. I'm excited to share the tips and tricks that I use to enhance my workouts with essential oils. So just a little bit about me before we get started. My name is Kayla Brugger, and I am a Pilates trainer, yoga instructor, and business owner of KB Sculpt, a stand-up paddleboard company based out of Minneapolis, where I teach fitness and yoga on paddleboards in the summer. So it's super fun. Good. So let's get started with the Lifelong Vitality Program. So I wanted to kick us off with this program because a little bit backstory on the Lifelong Vitality Program with me is about 2 years ago, I got married and I was getting sick up until the wedding, and I'm sure it was due to stress, but with the business that I'm in, being sick means that you can't really work. So I was continuing to have to find subs and stay home constantly before my wedding, which was causing me more stress. So after the wedding, I got back and I decided that I cannot have this happen anymore. So I started to get on the Lifelong Vitality Program. Ever since then, I have not stopped taking these supplements. So let's start with the Alpha CRS. I kind of like to, even though the C really stands for cells, I like to think that this is also the very most complicated supplement to try to describe. So the CRS helps us maintain free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can damage our health and essentially speed up and gaining by compromising our DNA. So when more and more bad cells get into our body, this can affect our longevity. So through the Lifelong Vitality Pack, our life can be prolonged through diet, activity, weight management, rest, stress management, and eliminating our exposure to toxins. So we breathe free radicals, eat them, and are exposed to them through sunlight and other various daily activities that are completely out of our control. Polyphenols are an antioxidant compound found abundantly in natural plant food sources that have properties that can protect our cells from this damage. The CRS reduces oxidative stress. So our bodies have a natural response to stress, and oxidative stress can release a defensive response to reduce whatever the stressor may be. And when these repeat at high levels and we don't get them in check, our body can be at this constant state of defensive readiness that can have long-term health consequences if we don't get them under a manageable level. There's almost a 4-part process to this oxidative stress response. So it starts with the free radicals that begin damaging our DNA cells. And it turns to the acute damage, which then triggers this defensive response in our DNA stress. Our cell tissues and organs will remain at a constant state of readiness to respond to these stressors. And then the 4th stage leads to damage and unhealthy cellular gains. So CRS increases our antioxidants, particularly through polyphenols, to help protect our cellular structure from free radicals, less stress, and more healthy production of our cellular energy. Moving on to XEO or VEO mega. These are going to be your omega-3 and fatty acids. So this supplement is a nutrient that helps support health, brain, and optimal immune function. It's a blend of marine and land source essential fatty acids to help support joints, cardiovascular system, our brain health, and our immune function. This supplement also has antioxidant oils such as clove, frankincense, thyme, cumin, and wild orange, ginger, and chamomile. These help support healthy oxidative stress levels that we previously talked about. And then this also comes in a vegetarian option. So I mainly eat a plant-based diet by choice. So if you're wanting to maintain a vegetarian or a vegan diet, the vegetarian option will do just as much as the XEO does, except it's all land-based fatty acids. Moving on to our Microplex VMZ, which is your vitamins and minerals. These are essential cofactors of growth, energy production, and cellular immune function. They're classified as essential because they cannot be produced in the body in sufficient quantities to sustain life and health functioning systems of the body. So oftentimes we feel like we can get all of these nutrients within our diet, but more than likely our diet is deficient somewhere in one of these vitamins or the other. So this is where these supplements will come into play to making sure that your levels are up to balance. The VMZ contains a blend of whole food ingredients to boost everyday nutrient intake, such as kale, dandelion, broccoli, cabbage, spinach, and all your healthy greens. There are 8 different enzymes added to aid in digestion and help the absorption of all of these nutrients. So just another thing that I like to point out about the Lifelong Vitality Program is the standard regimen for the supplement is to take 2 capsules of each twice daily. I feel that my diet is sufficient enough in natural enzymes and vitamins. So I only take this supplement once, 2 capsules once every day, and generally in the morning. With that program for the past 2 years, I have not gotten sick. That has held me out from work at all. So I do a lot of other things, which we'll talk a little bit more about immunity coming up. But I truly feel that this program is a huge, huge reason why I sustain energy when I teach and train, sometimes 8 to 10 hours a day. And working at a gym, you're exposed to so many germs and threats to your body. And teaching Pilates, there's a lot of breath work involved, so people are constantly breathing or coughing throughout class. So it's super important to maintain your immunity by getting all of your whole food enzymes and vitamins, maintaining your stress levels, and maintaining your levels of your fatty acids. Let's go ahead and move on. Talking about Deep Blue. So Deep Blue is a huge, huge product that I use daily. So I just want to talk about mainly the rub and the polyphenol complex. So I mainly use the rub because I was originally using Icy Hot throughout high school, throughout college to help relieve sore back, achy joints, tight and stiff muscles, not knowing about all the harmful chemicals that are in that product. Once I switched to Deep Blue, I feel much more safe using this after workouts and just maintaining that I'm putting something healthy on my skin. And I just want to kind of highlight 3 essential oils in the Deep Blue rub that really aid in its assistance in the recovery process. So wintergreen, the main chemical component is methyl silicate. It's used in topical creams and massage blends. And it's used for its soothing properties. So that cooling effect, that tingling sensation that you get on your skin is mainly due to wintergreen, which you'll also notice that's why it's in mints and gum and maintains that cooling sensation, refreshing sensation through your mouth to allow you to also feel relaxed and almost at ease. Camphor is typically used to increase local blood flow and used as a counter irritant to reduce pain and swelling caused by irritation. Blue tansy has a chemical component in it that provides the characteristic of that indigo color. So it's recognized for its skin soothing benefits and it aids the body in its natural recovery process. So after long, hard workouts, lifting weights, or if I feel that the knee joints, I've had a couple knee surgeries, so I get a lot of achy arthritic pain in the knees as well. So I will use the Deep Blue a lot on my quads, calves, low back, and knees, just to help ease the discomfort and speed up the recovery process. The polyphenol B-Flu complex delivers polyphenol extracts of frankincense, turmeric, green tea, ginger, pomegranate, and grapeseed. It's designed to provide soothing support to achy muscles and other occasional discomfort. You're supposed to take this as needed when discomfort presents itself, or you can take it every day for long-lasting benefits. So this is a supplement because I'm very active. I do take this supplement every day to also help ease the knee pain that I feel on a daily basis. And that's just hereditary in my family. So it's a little bit out of my control. And then it is also a little bit due to the couple surgeries that I had. So I find that this product really helps me keep moving forward throughout my workout and doesn't really put me down and out for days or weeks at a time. We're talking about some of the oils that are in this complex. So frankincense is used for its soothing properties and can be found in traditional Ayurvedic practices in India. So an Ayurvedic practice is a natural mind-body connection. Ginger is a popular spice used for many different soothing, healing benefits, such as reducing muscle pains, soreness. And this is also a big supplement that's used in motion sickness and dizziness and nausea. Turmeric has been proven in studies for its soothing role in overworked muscles and joints. Its benefits also include fighting inflammation, relieving arthritic pain, heart protection, and it's very brain boosting. So you can see that the polyphenol complex has all of these abundantly natural plant sources of antioxidant properties that we talked about earlier, which also tie you back to the Lifelong Vitality Program. So the and the Lifelong Vitality Program kind of work together hand in hand to help speed up your recovery process as well as maintaining your immunity. Moving on to a couple of the essential oils that I use working out or on a daily basis is On Guard. So I use On Guard every single day. This oil is definitely my go-to oil. I use it while I'm at work in the rollerball form on my wrist, as it has cinnamon and cassia, which are very antioxidant and bacteria fighting. Ginger is what we talked about earlier with the anti-inflammatory and also antioxidant effects. I feel between using all of these products together as well as diffusing On Guard at night in my bedroom, I run that with a little bit of oregano too every single night. I'm like convinced that this is the reason why I stay healthy and nothing puts me down and out for multiple days at a time, even when clients continue to come see me when they are sick. Breathe is a great oil to use daily, especially when you're doing hard cardiovascular workouts to help promote clear breathing and just a sense of awakeness, being more alert in your workouts. I think being more alert in your workouts is key to your form and making sure that your body is moving properly. Because when we start to get tired, our forms can become compensated, and that's when injuries will occur. Moving on to balance. Since I'm a yoga and Pilates instructor, I find balance is a very helpful oil that I use on myself during my own practice, and I will also encourage my students to use this oil as well. It promotes peace, calming, relaxation, and makes you feel very grounded. So it also helps balance your overall emotions during a practice or a workout. I just wanted to highlight a couple oils in this blend. Spruce needle has a potent antibacterial, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, and antiviral properties. It works wonders for respiratory ailments, wound healing, viral infections, arthritis, and other forms of muscle aches and pains. So this oil could also be used as a replacement of Deep Blue if you did not have that oil with you at the time. You could apply balance to your feet, to your wrists, behind your neck. I also like to apply it on my knee joints because it's a big joint in your body that helps aid in your overall balance in a yoga practice. Another oil to highlight in this blend is whole wood. So I believe whole wood is responsible for this oil smelling so wonderfully. It's a woodsy, floral, and camophorous scent. Its aroma and properties are very similar to that of rosewood. And this oil, whole wood oil mixed with lavender, provide the sense of relaxation. The last oil I'm going to be highlighting here. Go to the next page.
Oh, sorry.
Is copaiba oil. So this is a newer oil to doTERRA that I just started using, and I'm so excited because it's very easy to take internally just by putting a drop under your tongue twice daily, usually morning and night, to help with overall antioxidant, aiding in your digestive system, your cardiovascular system, your nervous system, and your respiratory system. So this is just an overall great essential oil to help in aiding pretty much every system in your entire body. So copaiba is derived from the resin of the copaiba tree. It has been utilized in traditional health practices by the natives of North and Northeastern Brazil. They can help soothe anxious feelings and promote clear complexion after sweaty workouts. Taken internally, it can help support all of these systems that I just mentioned, and it's a powerful natural antioxidant to help boost your immune health. So again, I think my overall takeaway from this whole presentation is that really using essential oils to help keep your immunity is key, because if we feel down and out, we're sick, we're down for the count, there's no chance that we can even muster up the energy to get to the gym or work out. So maintaining our stress levels, our emotional well-being, and our immune system is super important to maintaining healthy workouts and getting on a program of consistency. Because once you get sick and you miss maybe 3-5 days, then again, it's really, really tough to get back into a rhythm. So as long as we maintain our immunity, then our workouts should stay consistent. And as well as using the Deep Blue to aid in our recovery process. And then just one thing that I didn't add on this slide or this presentation, but just kind of going off of what Glenda had to say about the Terra Greens being on the January promotion. I also use Terra Greens on days when I feel that I can't get enough of the fruits and veggie intake, because it's a great replacement to help you get those super greens in. And I will mix it with the vanilla trim shake. And again, just like Glenda said, using it with water in a shaker bottle is really easy. I don't always have time to eat in between clients or classes. So just throw in a scoop or two in a shaker bottle. It's really low calorie per scoop, and it tastes good just mixed with water. So it's a really easy thing to drink on the go. So taking a peek at the Slim and Sassy trim shakes and Terra Greens as almost like meal replacements or snacks if you're only using one scoop, because they are low calorie. Thank you, everybody.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kayla. You know, I was thinking too, when I go to the gym, I throw one more oil in my bag, and it's Melaleuca. because I love to go swimming. And then, there's the whole shower at the gym that everyone's stood in. So I like to bring the Melaleuca rollerball, or even just a bottle of Melaleuca. And, before I get dressed, I just rub it on my feet just to avoid any funky stuff. Yes, that's awesome.
Sometimes I forget my flip-flops for the shower, so that's a great rollerball to have on hand.
Yes. But that was wonderful. And I guess I never really thought about, boosting the immune system when working out and making sure that you stay healthy so you can keep working out. So that was really cool. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So as we wrap up here today, I just wanted to reiterate some awesome events that are coming up, particularly the Wellness Summit that is coming to St. Paul, February 23rd and 24th. You do need to register for this event. So if you go to doterra.com and hover over our advocates and go down to events and click on Wellness Summits, you will find a link for registration. February 24th, the morning is product focus and there's no fee. If you would like to stay for the afternoon, they will be going over some business training if you're interested in sharing doTERRA with others, and there is a $10 fee for that. But I really encourage you to attend that event, whether it's just Saturday morning or the whole day. And then also, if you know anybody in some of these other areas, I'm going to go to the next slide. They continue on through July. Feel free to share these events with others that might live in some of these other areas. Just a great way for them to experience the doTERRA culture and also get some education. Then the regional product training, this is just a day filled of product training. So it's usually a bunch of different doTERRA diamonds that are sharing on topics such as oils and pets, oils and kids. There's usually a segment on lifelong vitality. Just a great day, just packed full of product training. And I know that I am planning on road tripping down to the Chicago one because I've got some friends and family down there that I would love to introduce doTERRA to. So this is another great event to share with folks that you might have living in some of these areas. And then for our upcoming local events, and I'm sorry, I did not change. Next week's webinar is actually going to be a focus on personal care. Julie and I have decided that really the month of February is going to be more about emotional wellness. And we wanted to kind of stick with our theme that we've had through January. So it'll be personal care next week on our Wednesday webinar. And then our next monthly business meeting will be February 17th, which normally is the second Saturday of the month. It'll be the third Saturday of the month for the next 2 months just because of my schedule and Julie's schedule. But this one is going to be really awesome. We won't be meeting in person. We will be doing a Zoom chat. So you'll be able to be sitting in your jammies with a cup of coffee. And we are going to take a deep dive into how to navigate your back office if you are interested in that. And then also we've got some other great events in February, a make and take with enhancing intimacy just in time for Valentine's Day, and an intro to oils on February 19th. And then our team night will be the last Tuesday of the month going forward, and that will be on February 27th. And we are going to just get together and play some fun games. So thank you again for joining us today, and thank you, Kayla, and hope you all have a wonderful and healthy week. Bye-bye.